All right, doing a little oil change. It's been a couple nights. This oil had about 4,800 miles on it and looked like that, which is pretty nice. I don't know if my camera will focus. There it goes. So pretty clean. Magnetic drain plug was actually really clean too. And we're gonna do a Blackstone on it. Already packaged that stuff up, and I'm gonna drop the lower oil pan on this thing and see if I can see what the chain guides look like. Make sure there's no riffraff in the oil pan. It is super leaky. The oil pan's pretty wet. Could be just that those bolts are all really loose. I've had that happen on a bunch of M60s and M62s. But we'll see. We'll clean that pan up, seal it back up, and then see how dry it stays pretty much. See if we can find where leaks are coming from, but we're not gonna find them right now because this thing is slick with grossness. All right, as has been the case before. All right, that one was a little tight, to be fair. But the rest of them so far, I tested a couple, are pretty much hand tight. So I'm hoping that's where our leak is coming from here, and hopefully this helps seal things up. And we'll see what things, see what things look in the pan. All right, I have literally just dropped the pan. I have not seen what it looks like inside. And so far, I am happy. No big pieces of chain guides. That's wonderful. No gray metal flake swirling around in there. Okay. Well, hopefully we have a nice, happy and healthy engine here. I'm pretty sure the only way to make this thing clean in any reasonable amount of time is gonna be to pressure wash it, so that is where we're going next. Okay, we're back. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good considering how it was. Little brake clean and scrapers of all kinds, and this is about as good as it's gonna get for now, so we're gonna try reinstalling. Well, this is the pickup screen cover, which exploded, but there are some little pieces of plastic here. Now, it's possible that these are chain guide service, as we do believe this car has had chain guides done. They do look pretty old, but hard to tell. So this is going to be tough to see. But I believe, oh, damn it, that piece of metal between this chain on the right and this chain on the left is the upper part of the U guides, and it looks very, very new. So I believe that this car has had its guides done, and that is old plastic that was in that pickup cover. All right, it's a couple nights later, and I got one of these. Not brand new, because as far as I know, why don't I just document that part number real quick? I do not believe that you can buy this part brand new. At least real OEM says you have to buy a whole oil pump. So I got this for 25 bucks from a cool guy on the internet. So there we go. So first order of business is get the screen and hardware back installed, and then put our pan on, fill her up with oil, and give it a run. And that honestly might conclude part 2 of this thing. So if it isn't too late by the time that happens, then I'll give it a couple revs outside, and we'll hear what that exhaust sounds like after it's warmed up. And that's the scoop. So I'm gonna get to it. All right, got our new little pickup screen cover on and tightened. Now we're gonna get this guy on and finish it up under here for now. All right, look at that. All nice and clean. Now you can really see how gross the rest of it is. And then torqued. We'll go ahead and put our oil level sensor connector back on and fill this thing up with some oil. Oh, look how clean the block is on this thing. Huh. What if it's been replaced? Maybe I'll just need to document that. No, who knows? Weird. Looks like the alternator is relatively recent as well, and I thought I remember seeing in some of the records that maybe it had been done, so anyway, that's cool. Belt looks good too. I can see there's a couple newer front end parts under this thing too, so nice. And that's right, it's got Bilsteins and HRs. Definitely rides a little stiff over a really hard bump, but otherwise it rides really good. All right, we've got it all put back together on the ground, and we're gonna start it up, let it run for a few seconds to cycle some oil through, check the level, and top it off, and then maybe let it warm up outside for a bit. So here we go. All done for the night, just giving it a little test drive through some mountain roads here. Seems to be pretty good, and I'll give it a little kick in the guts when we get around this corner up here, but outside of that I think it's a pretty healthy car, and I'll keep doing a few other little tune-up items. Got some little parts coming, air filters, etc., but I think that's a wrap on part 2. After some more investigation, I do believe that those little pieces of plastic in the pickup screen cover were super, super old. They basically just crumbled in my fingers and they were super dark. So I don't think they are even remotely fresh. And yeah, that's kind of the scoop. Let's get around this corner and I'll drop her down to third and give her a kick. There she goes.